to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about Deck of Scarlet, and for this month's palette, they did a collab with NIKKIA Joy, and if you guys don't know who NIKKIA Joy, I will definitely link her YouTube channel down below. She is so amazing. What I really like about her is that her reviews about products are super honest, so that's the reason why I subscribed to her channel. And it's so funny, I subscribed to her channel like a couple of weeks ago, and then Deck of Scarlet reached out to me and they wanted to see if I can do a review on the palette that they collaborated with NIKKIA Joy. So isn't that so cool? And this video is not sponsored at all. I'm not getting paid at all to do this video, but they did send over the palette. So it does come like this, and when you open it up, it has like a little card kind of saying thank you, and then they also have a card talking a little bit of NIKKIA Joy. And the cool thing, you guys, about Deck of Scarlet is that they also collaborate with famous YouTubers. Every other month they come out with a new palette, so I think that's super awesome. It just gives like a little description of her, and just giving the love and mentioning the palette. So after mentioning that they do collaborate with YouTubers, it's so awesome because if you do subscribe to Deck of Scarlet, it's only $29.95 and you get a palette every other month. And the cool thing about that also, you guys, is if you don't really like the palette that's coming out for that month, you can always skip it and wait for the next one. And if you are subscribed, you can also, if there's a palette that kind of caught your eye and that you want, you can also go and get that palette if you like. And if you are not subscribed, I believe a palette is like $44.95, I believe. But I will link all the information also down below in case you guys missed it. I can also write it out for you. And when you guys subscribe, if you guys don't want to be subscribed anymore, you can cancel at any time. No additional fee at all to cancel. Free shipping in the US as well, so that's pretty awesome. And it also ships to the UK and Canada. And when you are a new subscriber, you can definitely pick the palette, and if the one that's currently out at the moment you don't like that one, you can definitely pick one of the other palettes and start your subscription with that palette that you pick. So you definitely don't have to choose the one that's currently out. It's pretty cool because there's a lot of other different palettes that have different colors and different lipstick colors, and the YouTubers that they collaborate with, they all like hand pick the colors, and they also do a makeup look using that palette. So that's pretty awesome because you can definitely see the looks that they created, and their products are also cruelty free, you guys, and it's also paraben free, which is pretty cool because once you open up the palette, it has like the sleeve on here to protect the palette. And also, oh yeah, another thing about how it comes in here, it has like this foam protector. So obviously I've been there before where I've gotten a palette before and it's all, sometimes I've even gotten one that the eyeshadows broke. So I think this is really awesome that it has this protector, and it also comes with a liquid eyeliner. So with this palette, once you open it up, it's pretty cool because it has two colors here. So this would be your highlight, and then this is your blush, and then you have 3 eyeshadows. And then when you open this up as well, you have 2 lipstick colors. So that is cool that this actually protects that because it is like a cream form lipstick, so you definitely don't want to mix them with your eyeshadows. So it does have like its own little protector here, and then it has also a mirror, so that's really travel friendly. And that's what I really like about this palette, is that it's small and yet it still fits like in your purse or like in your makeup bag for traveling. So it's pretty awesome because you can just pop it up and then, you know, retouch up your eyeshadow if you need to. So that's what the palette looks like, and I'm really surprised because it's really good quality, you know, like compared to some of the high-end sometimes palettes. This is really good quality. You get it dirty, you can still go in there and clean it, which is pretty cool. And again, like I mentioned, it does have a liquid eyeliner that comes with it, but you can definitely create so many looks with this palette. Like today's makeup look, I only used Space and Gravity, and I did a really cool toned smoky eye. If you want to do something supernatural, you can definitely only use Aura. Is that what it's called? Aurora. You can definitely use that, or even Stardust all over your lid and apply just a little bit of the liquid liner on top and pop out some lashes, and you have a natural look. And Deck of Scarlet, you guys, also gave me 10% off for my subscribers. I will link the link down below if you guys are interested in any of the palettes. I never really heard of Deck of Scarlet before. You know, I'm going to keep this video still 100% honest with you guys. Even though they did send me this, I still, you know, regarding the quality of the eyeshadows and all of that good stuff, I still want to be honest. So I never really heard of them until they actually reached out to me, and then I saw that they collaborated with NIKKIA. And I did create this makeup look using the palette. But yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video if you guys did, obvio. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial.
Alright, let's go ahead and begin. So I'm taking a MAC 217 brush and I'm going into the color Space, which is our transition color for today's look. And I go back and forth with the MAC 217 and the Morphe M441 brush. I do use this brush just to blend out the product a little bit more. And can I be honest with you guys? I am super impressed with this eyeshadow called Space because it is super blendable. I was not expecting that from this color. I was expecting it to be, you know, no offense, but a little chalky. But once I applied it to my lid and I started to use the Morphe M441 brush to blend it out, I was super impressed and I am absolutely in love with this color. Now for the lid, I'm going to go into Gravity and using the same brush, the MAC 217, and we're going to place this shade on the lid. And I was also super impressed by this color and I thought it was so pretty and it really gave the look that I was actually going for. This shade, you guys, I was also impressed because there was no fallout. And I did apply setting powder underneath my eyes because I really wanted to protect my base. Since I already did my base, I didn't want any fallout to destroy my under eyes. And I honestly did not need to apply setting powder. Like I am so shocked that these two eyeshadows that I've used so far have no fallout. To highlight my brow bone, I'm going to go into Stardust, and then I'm going in with the clean MAC 217, and I'm just going to go ahead and just highlight my brow bone. With this color, I honestly thought that it was going to be a little bit more pigmented. It is really subtle, but for a lot of you girls who don't like anything too blinding and too, you know, on the dramatic side, then this, you would definitely enjoy this. But for me personally, I wish I had a little bit more of a kick of highlight, of more glow. But it's still a really pretty subtle highlight. Next, I'm taking the long-lasting liquid liner in the shade Galaxy, and I am going to wear lashes. So the reason why I'm applying a little bit of liner, very, very thin though, because this does help hide the lash band. It's time for lashes. So I'm going to go in with Ace Lashes in the style Alix. Normally I go in with Annie, but these are also one of my other favorites from Ace Lashes, which their website should be coming up pretty soon. I know that I keep saying that, but once the website does go up, then I will definitely let you guys know. But you can definitely subscribe and then get notified once the website does go live. For the inner corner, I'm taking Aurora and Stardust. I normally like more of a blending inner corner. I also use setting spray, and it was still too subtle. It was pretty, but not as pigmented as I normally like my inner corner to be. Now it's time to smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm just taking the color Gravity again. Dipping into Stellar, I'm going to go ahead and also apply this towards my lower lash line. It was super pigmented on the brush, but once I started to blend it out towards the lower lash line, I didn't get any pigment, and it also created a lot of fallout on my cheeks, which I will also show in just a little bit. I don't know if maybe it was the brush, but I normally use this brush a lot to smoke out my lower lash line, as you guys normally see in my videos. So I ended up switching the brush, but I still didn't get as much pigment as I thought. In the pan, again, the color Stellar looks super pigmented, but I feel like once I started to blend it out towards my lower lash line, I wasn't getting anything out of it.
Excuse me.
Now it's time to go ahead and remove my translucent powder, and I am super impressed that it didn't stain my cheeks, the color Stellar. Maybe also the fact that it's not as super pigmented, so that's a huge thing, and I'm so happy that it didn't stain my cheeks because that would have really sucked. For my lips, I'm going in with BH Cosmetics lip pencil in the color Spice, and on top I'm going to go in with Venus. It's a creamy lipstick. You definitely have to build up the intensity to your liking. To get it to the color that I want, I did go in there 4 times, so this is about 4 layers on. But also remember, this is totally personal preference. You can definitely go in there with 1 layer if you want a very softer pink shade, or you can also build up the intensity to make it a little bit more bright and more dramatic. And that is it for the tutorial, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!